I've been thinking about this question lately, and I wanted to ask you, is there a right and wrong? It's an interesting question, isn't it? And it's a relevant one too, because if you think about it, everybody today has an opinion on everything. Everybody's sharing what they think is right and wrong. You got to dress a certain way, think a certain way, and nobody can agree on any of it, right? And it just muddies up the water at the end of the day. It makes things confusing and it makes things harder to discern what is actually right and wrong. Well, lately I've been redefining what's right as what's pleasing to God and what's wrong as what's displeasing to God. And then there's everything in between. Thinking of things through this lens has changed so much of my perspective on things. It's made my thinking a little less binary. There's not just right and wrong. There's so much in between. And it also focuses my attention on my relationship with God, right? I'm not just walking in this religious structure of everything has to be right, stay away from the wrong, all of this is wrong, I have to stay right here. It makes things more relational because now I'm thinking of things as, how does this affect me and my relationship with Him? And it clears things up at the end of the day. You might find that thinking of things through this lens doesn't change that much if you've been trying to do what's right, because at the end of the day, what's right is already what's pleasing to God, and what's wrong is what's displeasing to Him. I'm really curious how maybe you might be interpreting this, and please leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about this way of thinking. But I wanted to leave you with this last verse to kind of drive home this point that our own understanding can get muddied, but if we are walking with God, He'll make your path straight. It's Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5 and 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways, submit to Him, and this is the point, and He will make your paths straight. And I wanted to leave you with that way of thinking. I hope that encourages you. Maybe it relieves some stress off of your shoulders to follow this rigidity, this religiosity. Instead, let's focus on a relationship with Him and think of things through that lens. How does this affect my relationship with God?